Bain against Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now Russell. Inside. Here's Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Bain against Edwards. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams, shot's good.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Outside Edwards. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Anderson with it, guarded by Morant. 5 to shoot. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Gobert against Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep. Good. And the setup by Morant.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Outside Edwards. Outside for Russell. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
From deep, Bain. Counted from distance. Bain's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Anderson passes to Russell. Here's Gobert to stop the run. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
Right side Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. The 3-pointer off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
And here's McDaniels. Pass to Russell. Out to the wing. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels passes to Gobert, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. The 3 from Bain. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Bain against Russell. And the layup is good off the glass.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Can't connect from long distance.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to...
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Shot clock at 3. Jackson can't get it to go.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Gobert's got 6.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Russell against Morant. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
The 3 from Russell. They get it back. Here's Gobert. And another shot. And finally, they hit one. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
And stolen by Gobert. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. The 3 from Russell. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Memphis trailing here. And Jackson, here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Outside for Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Offline with a 3. Memphis leading. There's Jackson with the 3 on target from range. Jackson's got 10.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Russell against Morant. Russell to pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Jackson can't get it to go.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Jackson against Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Over to the left wing. Anderson for 3. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Bain with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Brooks the pass to Bain. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
From deep, Bain. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside, Anderson. The kick out to Edwards. To the wing on the left. Russell from outside. He goes up again. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Outside McDaniels. Outside Russell. Back to Daniels. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Jackson.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Russell with the ball. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies.
19. The Grizzlies, 24.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies, they've got John Conchar, also Tyus Jones out there, and it's Aldama in at the 4. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Conchar. It's rebounded by Moore. There's the steal. Pass to Tillman. Stolen by Reed. Here's Noel. And he drives in to the right side. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Reed. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That one's off.
Reed, 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 50% in the game so far. On the wing, Jones. Got a piece of it. Pass to Moore. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Conchar drives in. The shot. No good off the glass. The Timberwolves trail. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. That'll shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for Minnesota, Josh Minott. At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Conchar. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it. 3-point lead. The kick out to Williams from the arc. No good that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Moore. Here's McLaughlin. Going inside. Deflected. Now here's Williams. He's closely guarded. Stolen by Reed. Out on his own on the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Pass to Tillman. Reed with the rebound.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Jones. Now here's Williams. Pass to Aldama. And here's Jones. Here's Aldama. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jones. Shot to end the cold streak. And they recover it. Here's Aldama. And he slams it in one-handed.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Noel's got his first points in this one.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Williams on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. Here's Williams. Here's Aldama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Santi Aldama taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Williams defending. Pass to Moore. Over to the wing. For the lead. Williams grabs the board. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Conchar. Outside Jones. To the left wing. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Outside, Williams. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by a bucket. And when we return, we'll... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Memphis leading. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. It's Williams, high post, working on McDaniels. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. It's a tie ball game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Doubled by Russell. Back to Tillman. On the wing, Jones. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Pass to Conchar. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Up top, Edwards to take the lead. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Russell with the ball. Working on Jones. Edwards for 3. Conchar pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Memphis. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Edwards. Pass to Russell. Anderson with a screen on Morant. And Russell, here we go. Anderson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Minnesota. And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Stolen by Anderson. Gobert finds McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Third team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
He does not get the second one. And he misses all 3. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. And Morant with the lay-in.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Russell, the pass to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Soft touch off the glass.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Back to Jackson. With the crossover, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Down low. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Gobert often hits for a higher percentage from the field than he does from the line, but they really need his free throws here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Jackson, the screen. And then Morant with the dunk.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shot.
Now Anderson, out left to the wing. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
To the inside, here's Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Russell pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Outside for Russell. Oh, stolen by Morant.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Oh, as big a free throw as you can make. Now they need a stop to send it to OT.
Up top, Edwards. And stolen by Bain. Here's Morant. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me. The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Edwards for three. Misses the trade. Gobert passes to Anderson. And a deep three from Russell. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT. But they come up empty-handed. And so it's the...
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. There's the pass to McDaniels. Well, good with the triple. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Towns. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. Down low. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by George. Morris has got his team on the board to start the game for the Clippers. Outside Edwards. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Here's George, and it's Leonard at the elbow. Back to George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tries from 10. Morris kicks to George. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Out to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Leonard picks him up. There's Russell with the 3, and they get it back. Out to Edwards. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Passes it to Morris. He's looking for Leonard and finds him, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
From deep, George, and the shot goes in.
And this is PG's role. He's out here to shoot the ball and to do it often.
Now, here is Russell. The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
George passes to Morris. He dishes it to Jackson. Gobert with the block. We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Here's McDaniels. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Leonard. Driving the lane. Zubac kicks to Morris. Lets it go with the three. Jackson looking it over. Shoots from the high post. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Got a piece of it. Over in the corner, McDaniels. He feeds it to Gobert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shoots it. No good off the back of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Tries the spin move. And George, here we go. Gobert with the block. Russell against Jackson. Towns down low. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Russell feeling it out a bit. Outside Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. The defensive work. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the point guard position. The kick out to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards dishes to Gobert. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case
for me. He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
Here's George. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
All alone. Wow, way off on that one. Clippers trail by 10. Outside Jackson. Driving to the basket. Gobert against Morris. Outside Towns. Misses the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Morris, no good. Minnesota leading by 10. Edwards inside, defended by George. Russell kicks to Towns. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the dunk by Towns.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. So they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Towns with the steal. Here's Gobert. Nice move. Not going to go that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard attacking. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Back to Russell. A kick out to Towns. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Clippers trail by 12. 1:07 left to play here in the half. Here's George. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 6.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Russell against Jackson. McDaniels kicks to Russell. Leonard with the steal. Outside, George. Driving inside. And McDaniels with the block. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Russell missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Right side, Russell. The layup off target. And so that brings the first half to a close. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 10. And all right, David, thank you.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwocky!
that third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Reed. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's McLaughlin, and that one is good. McLaughlin's got the first basket of the second half here for Minnesota.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Pass to Prince. Stolen by Anderson. Prince finds Reed. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Noel. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 12. Powell the pass to Wall. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Feeds it to Batum, and stolen by Prince. The pass to Noel. Anderson outside. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Back to Reed. Second chance shot. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Noel's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
And Wall kicks to Batum. And Batum throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. Anderson passes to Prince. Floats one, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Clippers trail by 13. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Wall dishes to Batum. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Batum's got his second basket of the game.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Off target with his 3.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Batum finds Powell. They swipe it. Noel passes to Reed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And how great is it to see Wall there with the slam? I mean, overcoming that serious heel injury.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Prince outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Smart play by Prince. Attack the interior of this defense. Force them to close off the lane.
Pass to man. Reed with the block. They recover it. 5 on the clock. Here's Wall. Foul for 3. The shot that time, not on target. Minnesota leading by 13. With the drive, McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Prince outside. Out to the right wing. Fires for three. McLaughlin, no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Wall passes to Mann. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw.
Mann. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Here's McLaughlin. Anderson outside. Passes it to Noel. 3 seconds left. McLaughlin makes it off the glass.
A nice setup. Kyle makes pretty good decisions with the ball in his hands.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside Russell. The kick out to Towns. Russell trying to free himself up. Gobert the pass to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's the three. Here's Gobert. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 18. Outside, George. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Leonard with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength, a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Russell high post. Jackson on him. Russell finds Towns. Outside Edwards. Stolen by George. Leonard on the wing. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Towns. To the left side wing. Outside, Edwards. Here's McDaniels. They get it back. Tries again, and Gobert with the lay-in.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
George looking over the floor. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Minnesota leading by 14. Outside Edwards. Knocked loose. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Yep, it counts. 11 points for Paul George.
Great hustle by Paul, using his speed in the open court, and then, of course, he's an excellent finisher.
Russell against Jackson. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
In the corner, George with it. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Zubats against Towns. Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. Good on the bucket. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Right side Leonard. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Outside Russell. Edwards kicks to Towns. Outside Russell. Takes a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. 15 seconds left in the game. Outside Jackson. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. No good from outside. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Here's Moran. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Takes a three. George with a steal. Driving to the basket. And George with the jam.
Paul George is very difficult to contain on a dribble drive. He's got length, handle, and size. Good luck.
Moran against Jackson. Moran with the slam!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Jackson against Moran. Jackson, the pass to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Payne, the pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Now here's Moran. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
George for three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Pass to Moran. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Moran. It's deflected. Moran against Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
All by himself. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Payne. Will it go? Jackson can't get it to go.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the paint. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough. Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Morris for 3. The shot, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Bain, no good. The Clippers in the lead. To the middle. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Jackson, the pass to Moran. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Morant.
2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson against Morant. George outside. To the paint. Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at point guard. Here's Bain. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Stolen by Bain. It's a one-on-one situation. Lets it fly. Got a hand on it. Now here's Morris. Jackson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Morris for 3. Pure from three-point range. Morris has got 7 points.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands. Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage, he goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
Jackson outside. Pass to Morris. Kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Hits the three-pointer. He's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
George for 3, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Morant. Pass to Bain from 17. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Jackson. Down low, Zubats. From the corner. And that one's long.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Bain finds Jackson. No good on the three. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
Jackson outside. Outside for Brooks. Beyond the arc. Second chance effort. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 8.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berrys, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Morris can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to George. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
12 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. George outside. Tries it from 16. He can't hit that time. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Clippers on top. They lead by 8. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back. We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then there's Danny Green. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Tillman, guarded by Batum. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Wall against Jones. Wall gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 8.
We're talking 6'3", 210 pounds. John Wall's frame deceptive at the lead guard position. Interior scoring is not an issue. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Batum. He's off on the layup. Well, the Grizzlies shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Tillman, guarded by Batum. Here's Aldama. Here's Tillman. Here's Aldama. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Wall attacking, and the big finish by Wall.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Conchar. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Covington. he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, Covington with a block.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington. Sends it back.
Outside Wall. Inside. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Green for three. Drops in the three. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Powell outside. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Grizzlies with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Pass to Green. Oh, got a piece of it. Covington against Green. Left side Wall on the wing man. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State. Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
Conchar can't hit. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Wall. Out to Covington. Wall against Jones. Spins. Back to Covington. Jacks up a three. Jones grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Conchar. Pass to Jones. Off with the layup. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Powell passes to Batum. He gets it in there. Batum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the ref could have blown the whistle there. Batum just plays right through the contact. Excellent finish.
Conchar. And another miss by Memphis. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Powell for 3. And no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Pass to Tillman. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Nick Batum. That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Oh, that's a big-time move right there by John Wall. Go to work.
And so it's Los Angeles liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. George against Bain. George has the open look. With the tip, it's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 17.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And here's George. Pass to Zubats. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Over Adams. With the clock winding down. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
George against Bain. George with it. Pass to Zubats. Shoots from 14. Here's Leonard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Here's Moran. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to George. And here's Jackson. Back to George. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Bain against George.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Moran against Jackson. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Morris can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Stolen by Jackson. Adams against Morris. Leonard outside. Pass to George. Over Bain. They get it again. Jackson outside. Leonard passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Clippers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result. You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. 1 minute left in the game. George against Bain. Leonard with a screen on Bain. George passes to Leonard. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Leonard. Up and over Brooks. Off the left rim and out. Jackson against Moran. Jackson outside. Back to Moran. Pass to Jackson. The three from Bain. Hits the trifecta.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
George outside. Jackson with it. Morris with it. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie.
Let's meet the visiting team. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two High-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. Now here's Gobert. There's the triple. The shot comes out. Nice D from Brooks. Payne for 3. That shot is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Adams against Russell. The feed to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Morant kicks to Bane. Outside for Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Towns. Outside Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Morant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Okay, David, thanks.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Out to Russell. Pass to Edwards. And here is McDaniel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Here's Morant. It doesn't go for him.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And they pick up 2.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Now, here's Bane. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Outside, Bane. Outside, Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant. This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now here's Morant. He takes it in, and a wide open look for Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Here is Russell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morant right side. Lays it up and banks it in.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Oh, here's Edwards. To the inside. Out to the right wing. The kick out to Towns. Edwards against Bane from 7. Back to Towns. Out to Edwards. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Morant surveying the D. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. No good. Shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota in the lead. Towns in the corner for three. He can't hit that time. Outside Jackson. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum. You're watching. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. McDaniels finds Towns. Gobert double teamed. Back to McDaniel. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Payton for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Bane against Edwards. Launches it. It's rebounded by Towns. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Outside, Bane. They get a hand on it. Outside, Towns. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Back to McDaniel. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bane. Stolen by Brooks. There's the dish to Jackson. Up again. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 5. Russell passes to Gobert. Back to Russell. And there's the pass to Edwards. Over Bane. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Here's Morant. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Edwards against Bane. Shot clock at 3. And just miss after miss right now.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Towns wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Adams drawing the double team. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Timberwolves leading by 7. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Over to the wing. Passes to Edwards. Out to Russell. Back to Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
That one misses. The Grizzlies trail by 9 and stolen by Russell. Kicks it to Towns. A 3-ball. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They need this, and the dunk by Jackson.
And a guy who can drive and finish with either hand. Jackson's tough to stop once he gets going downhill.
Russell dishes to Towns. Edwards looking it over. Stolen by Brooks. Here's the break. Bain passes to Adams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
13. The Timberwolves, 18.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk. And it lasted all season.
And McLaughlin gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Left side Anderson. Timberwolves passing it around. And there's the drive, and it's good for 2. Reeves got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And they get it back. Tillman's shot is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Kicks it out to Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Anderson passes to McLaughlin. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Aldama. He's off on that one. Timberwolves go the other way with it. And the pass to Noel. To the paint. Here's Reed. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Naz Reid. At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Conchar. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Aldama. To the right side. Baseline J on the way. Tillman's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 9. Kicks it out to Prince. Anderson passes to Reed. To the middle. Another shot. Tillman grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. And here's Anderson from the arc. Traps in the tray. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Tillman. Reed with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Green in the post. Guarded by Prince. And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, you know, we all think of Green as a shooter, and he is. But he's capable of more than that. He scores in other ways, too. Sneaky athleticism.
It's Prince on the wing. Guarded by Green. Here's Anderson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Green, the pass to Conchar. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. To the wing right side. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Tillman. Nice move. And it's denied.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Aldama. Guarded by Reed. Puts it up from 7. Aldama gets the bucket. Just 4 seconds left in the third. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. We've got Green, and it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Edwards pitch to Russell from the arc. Here's Gobert, goes back up. Drops in the layup for 2.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Morant against Russell. count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Morant.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Towns down low. Jackson on him. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Brooks. And they recover it. Adams dishes to Brooks. Back to Adams. On the wing, Jackson. Morant with it. Picked up by Edwards.
John Morant. First personal foul.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Outside, Russell. Inside. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Edwards with the block. Ball stolen. Bain with it. Edwards there. Bain kicks to Jackson. Morant outside. Towns with the steal. Adams against Edwards. Now, here is Russell. He's covered closely. Towns finds Russell. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Adams. Morant against Russell. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Morant with it, now defended by Gobert, and it's Morant missing. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
The pass to McDaniels from outside the arc, and there's the goal on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Morant. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
McDaniels with the ball. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Drives to the hoop. There's McDaniels. And they'll get another chance. Out to Russell. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Pass to McDaniels. 1:11 left to play here in the fourth. Edwards against Bain. 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. Passes it to Russell. It's up a 3. Gobert the pass to Edwards. He kicks it to McDaniels. Gobert in the corner. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Morant passes to Bain. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Gobert. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And so here's Memphis. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, and that one drops for him.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
So looking it over. Outside Edwards. Goes up from the top of the key. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting...
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. So the Timberwolves win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. No one covering.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Zubac can't get it to drop. Good D by Gobert. Russell with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Towns against Morris. Towns down low. Great D that time from Zubac. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Russell. Towns against Leonard. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's George. Minnesota with a rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Shakes him. Pass to Gobert. The 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Here are the Clippers. Still without a basket in the game. Here's George. Zubac with it. Out to Leonard. The 3. George knocks down the triple.
You got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible. When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, it had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Now here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Shot is good by Edwards. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover from it.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
And here are the Clippers now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. The 3, George. That doesn't go either for George.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Blocked. George against Towns. Pass to Morris. Kicks it out to Jackson.
Minnesota charged with the foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Russell against Jackson. Morris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Jackson. Morris with it. Towns covering. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. The Clippers trail. Leonard outside. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. George against Edwards. Kicks it out to Jackson. Leonard outside. That's the end of the first quarter. And not much scoring. It remains close. The T-Wolves on top, up by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Outside Russell. Outside McDaniels. Outside for Russell. There's the 3. Towns passes to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Back to Daniels. Towns for 3. No good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
So they take the lead. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
Russell finds Gobert. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Leonard against McDaniels. Jackson for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Jackson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
It's blocked, and he's able to get it back.
Russell embracing the contact that time and wants to get his way to the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And both free throws good for Russell.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
George has the open look. He hits the back iron and sinks it. George has got 9.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Russell to pass to Towns. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Second free throw, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
A minute 50 left to play in the second quarter. Russell the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
George outside. Lets the three fly. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Clippers. George with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. George passes to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Paul George doesn't just score, he can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Russell against Jackson. Here's Towns, and it's Towns with the power finish.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. 40 seconds left in the second. Russell against Jackson. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
You know, Reggie Jackson has had a few years in the NBA where he's averaged 6 or more assists, so he can make plays.
Outside Russell. Outside McDaniels. And stolen by Leonard. Jackson on the wing to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Defended by Jackson. McDaniels from long range. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Clippers on top. They're up by 2.
16.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Naz Reid, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Prince in at the 3.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Powell outside. 4-3. The shot comes out. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Batum, and the layup is good.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. Here's McLaughlin. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Now Reid banked it in off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Now here's Wall, guarded closely. Puts the move on. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's Prince, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Reed. Oh, sweet move. A slam dunk by Reed.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Outside Wall. Batum with it. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Batum's got 4 points this quarter.
Batum 6'8", but really sneaky with those long arms. Can go inside and score.
Pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Prince. And the shot goes.
Well, he knows how to score, and he does just that on that play.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Outside Wall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And that one falls for Wall.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
And so Wall nails them both. And Minnesota has possession. 4-point game. Here's Noel. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Down low. Cuts off the pass. To the paint. Here's Noel. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Wall. Takes it inside. Misses from close range. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to McLaughlin. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Reed. Inside. Here's Prince. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Nick Batum.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor, and the physical nature of his play, you got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Now the Clippers with it. The lead is 2. That one goes in. Jackson's got 5 points.
And Jackson, good in transition. I love the hustle on that play.
Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Prince. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. The Clippers shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it to George. 6 on the shot clock. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Minnesota basket. Substitution on the court.
Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. The third quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead. They're up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Jackson outside. Into the lane. And he can't jam it through.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Poke loose. And stolen by Leonard. Fires the three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. McDaniels finds Russell. That's tipped. McDaniels inside. Leonard defending. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
George. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
5 to shoot. Morris passes to Zubats. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
They get the rebound. Goes back up. And Gobert with a nice bucket inside.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Jackson outside. Out to Leonard. Morris on the wing. Launches it. Edwards pulls it in for Minnesota. They've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Towns to take the lead. He buries it from 3. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Tries it from the top of the key, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Edwards against George. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find it.
Leonard for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. George with it. Towns covering. George outside. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert gets the bucket.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
It's George on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Morris. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Russell against Jackson. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Here's McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Outside Russell. Back to Daniels. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Leonard finds some space. And it's in.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a... All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also, a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams. Tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. George against Bain. George looking around from deep. No good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Brooks. Here's Adams. It's another look. Tries yet again. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Leonard inside. Brooks covering. Yep, that one goes.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And they'll keep possession. Second shot opportunity. That shot no good. Excellent D there from George. Outside Leonard. Morris outside. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Back to Morris. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Here's Brooks. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Morant against Jackson. The shot, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the shot goes down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Jackson, it's good. This game is all even.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
And he's good on the second. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Morant. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Morris dishes to George. Stolen by Jackson. Morant looking around. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
Outside Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Leonard's got 5 minutes.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Stolen by George. There's the drive. Morris. Great positioning on the putback.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
George way outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 4-point game. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. The three from George. Brooks grabs the board.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Morant finds Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Jackson up top, guarded by Morant, and the dunk by Jackson.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Brooks with no one around. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 4. George with the ball. Morris outside. Morant with the steal. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jackson's got 6 points.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now Jackson. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Man, I love that turnaround jumper. What a tough shot to defend.
Bain kicks to Morant. Back to Bain. Morant outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Adams down low. Working on Zubac. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Morant. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth, because I like it when games become a little bit more physical, because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart, because the smart will take from the strong.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Jackson passes to Bain.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Knocks it loose. 6 to shoot. Outside Jackson. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. It's George on the wing. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Outside Leonard. The pass to Zubats. The 10-footer. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And it's Adams on the follow.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Jackson against Morant. Here's George. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Adams with the slam.
Oh, and he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Outside Jackson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Payne looking around. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
With the score, your Clippers, 17. The Grizzlies, 16.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Reggie Jackson getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Green, and it's Jones in at the point. Jones against Wall. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. The Clippers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Conchar. Jones in the post, covered by Wall. Clock at 4. Here's Tillman. And he overshot that one, missing. Clippers leading by 4. Powell, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Conchar, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Powell with the steal. To the paint. And Down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside, Wall. Pass to Batum. Kicks it to Powell. A three-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Green dishes to Jones. Back to Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
Good on the second free throw. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Wall passes to Powell. Outside Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Powell. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Covington's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Concho. Here's Tillman. This one for 3. Aldama gets the bucket.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And here's Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And how great is it to see Wall there with the slam? I mean, overcoming that serious heel injury.
Here's Conchar, guarded by Powell. To the wing on the left. Here's Aldama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum.
Grizzlies ball.
43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Concho. There's the 3. A putback. Rebounded by Covington. Clippers leading by 5. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Powell. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 5. Covington passes to man, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the right side. Here's Aldama. And the 3 off target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers lead by 5. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Clock at 6. Spins. And here's Leonard from 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kick out to Adams. Payne against George. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard the pass to George. It's good. 6 points for Paul George.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Payne for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And George kicks to Jackson. From downtown, and there's George. That's good on the assist by Jackson. George has got 5 points now in the quarter. Morant outside. Poked away. Payne passes to Morant, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Jackson with it. From the top of the key, it's hauled in by Adams.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Right side, George. From about 16. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Outside Leonard. And that time, also a missed shot. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And they double up Morant. Brooks dishes to Adams. Misses from close range. The Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Jackson looking it over. Morris finds Leonard. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Jackson, and the rejection by Jackson. And Brooks, here we go. Stolen by Zubac. Leonard inside. Jackson on him. Out to Morris. Back to Leonard. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Jackson passes to Leonard. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots come. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult previous plays, it can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. And Adams kicks to Morant. To tie it up. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. George against Bain. And Bain pulls it down. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's Jackson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Leonard has it in the corner. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
A proven champion and a big-time performer. Kawhi wants to be the guy at the line in these close ones.
Leonard with the steal. Here he goes, and he goes big with the tap right over John Morant.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is, and then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a bet. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.